NHRA Sportsman Spotlight with Bob Fry, featuring a closer look at NHRA sportsman drag racers and their racing activities at different drag strips across the nation. Brought to you by Duplicolor, the leader in automotive paints, primers, and coatings.
When you see a two-car trailer like this in the pro pits at a race, it's not a surprise. Everybody's running multi-car teams. It is a little more of a shock in the sportsman class, but the guys at Mountain View Tire put together one of the most awesome pair of race cars ever seen on the Sportsman Trail. Got an A-altered and an A-altered automatic. David Beckley drives the A-altered automatic car. And first of all, David, congratulations on yesterday. Tell us about that monster run, 6:59.
Well, we've been struggling. We got a new transmission now with a 3-speed, and Sonny found a little more horsepower. And we've been testing a little bit this spring, and we just went out and I just put it to the woods, and I didn't think it was going to go that fast. And when they came over the radio, how fast it went, I was real excited in the car, and even couldn't get my helmet off in time. It was exciting to go that fast. It didn't seem that fast.
First of all, tell us now about this race car. It's a marvelous piece of engineering.
Yeah, it's a Jerry Haas built Corvette. And it used to be Vinny DeSegli's car. He drove for 4 or 5 years in A-altered. And then Nick was going to have his son drive it in Top Sportsman. And we went out and tested with it. Well, Nick discovered it was so fast with the automatic, he just put 2 and 2 together and decided to order a bigger motor, and he turned it into an animal. So it's just gotten out of hand. So.
Tell us about that Sonny Leonard engine.
Sonny, he designed that engine himself. It's a good motor. This one, the automatic car, 698 cubic inches. Makes 1,700 horsepower, so it's an animal, brute horsepower. It's real nice to drive.
And how quick do you think it can go?
Well, last night the session got real good, and we went on the first one we went 6:59. It went one flat 60 foot. Well, last night we went 9:95, but I shut it off. It probably would have went 6:57, 6:56.
That's a spectacular run. Nick Mitzos and the guys at Mountain View Tire have also been running their A-altered car for a while. And you heard him mention Vinny DeSigli. Well, Vinny's the guy that drives a spectacular A-altered car, and it is the record setter in the class. It's an unbelievable automobile. But because the track got a little tough, they spun the tires and did not qualify. And going back and checking the records, this race car, it's the first time in almost 100 racers they did not make the field. It's a marvelous piece of equipment, but they're not going to be racing today. But Vinny, well, he's going to hang it all day long, just meeting the stars and the fans and giving out those autographs.
The ARP Quarter Mile Quiz with Butch McCall offers you a chance to win a Quarter Mile Quiz sweatshirt while testing your knowledge of drag racing. Brought to you by ARP, the world leader in racing fastener technology.
Quarter Mile Quiz. Well, on this week's ARP Quarter Mile Quiz, let's just get right to the question and to the man that the question was written for. Hey, you remember last year I told you that the people were watching real close and you said way too close?
I sure do.
Okay, well, you haven't seen anything yet. Mike Beck of South River, New Jersey wrote in and has this question. He says that he's watched you on the in-car cams and he noticed that you stay in first gear quite a bit longer than you do second or third. What gives? In fact, you're in second gear for just a short period of time, and third even barely as long as you are in second. He wants to know, you go to fourth? Well, he understands that you're there for quite a while. But what is the reason that you stay in first gear so long?
I said it before, I got to say it again. Maybe I need to think twice about this in-car camera. You guys are really sharp. I got to give you credit. Hey, that's what it's for, I guess, for entertainment for the fans. And you guys are watching close. I'm proud of you. I got to be honest. The reason it's in low gear longer, these cars generally leave the starting line at 6,000 RPM, 6,000, 6,500 RPM. We'll run it up to 10,000 RPM before we ship. From there on out, the motor doesn't drop below 8,000. So you're talking from 6,000 to 10,000 in low gear, 8,000 to 10,000 in the rest of the gear. So it's going to be about half the amount of time.
Well, could they actually tell what kind of gear you're running from how long you're in first?
I hope not.
Well, so you don't want to give me the ratio of the? No, I didn't think so. No. Hey, Mike, what a question and what a sweatshirt we have on the way for you.